you can do is to kind of set like a list of goals. So sit down together and say, like, do you guys want to buy a house? Do you want a new vehicle, or is there a vacation you want to go on? And sort of set these life goals and timelines, and then figure out financially where you guys need to be able to make those goals actually happen. And then if he sees how much you have to save in order to get to these places, maybe that's a good way to bring up the money talk and just kind of do something together, because you guys would be doing it together. So you both be putting money and saving towards this. And if you have this conversation with him, maybe he'll kind of realize that if there's a future between the two of you and you want these types of things, that you have to start saving money and being a little bit more responsible.
I actually don't think there's anything, especially as you do start kind of talking about those more serious steps in your relationship, just being like, hey, listen, here's my opinion on how you spend money, and I don't think I could actually be with somebody long term that spends $2,000 a month on action figures. You didn't say what it is you're spending money on, but I assume it's something stupid. Love doctors, you are the love gurus. My boyfriend, that's the one we literally just did. My fiance and I postponed our wedding due to the pandemic, and now he's just pushing for us to save all the money and do the courthouse type of thing instead to hurry up the process. He thinks it's stupid to have any sort of wedding if we need to have a toned-down wedding or a face mask wedding. I'd rather just wait until we could do what we wanted to do and dreamed about, even if that means we're waiting another year or more to get married. How do I explain that to him?
Just tell him, like, I've been planning this. I was super excited for that day where we could be with our family, our friends, and have exactly what we want. So let's just wait, because that's not fair to just not do any of it and then go to the courthouse.
Could you do the courthouse thing and then have the reception?
I love it. It's a great idea.
Just do that?
Yep, I love that. Because then you're not waiting to get married anymore. You're getting to do, actually be officially husband and wife. He gets what he wants. You get to do that, but then you still get to do the party.
Well, what if she wanted like a big ceremony?
Well, I guess she's going to have to just
It'd be like a compromise. So you're kind of like meeting in the middle. You're getting both sort of getting what you want from it.
Yeah, it's a little something for everybody, which isn't that what a wedding's supposed to be? Each person gets a little what they wanted.
But then you're going to do two different events.
Well, the one thing's arguably not an event.
Yeah.
You don't think you're going to have family there? You have to have someone there.
I mean, it can be a guy you met in the lobby, for God's sake.
I think you would have, like, maybe you each bring your parents.
There you go.
That'd be it. And then you guys have, like, the reception.
Bingo.
I don't like the split up.
You're not a fan, huh? You just want to do it all in one?
I'm going to a wedding that has to be split up. And so now I have to buy 2 plane tickets.
So you don't like that, you just want all to be in one day.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. And finally today, Love Doctors, yeah, the Love Gurus. My wife likes to talk at night, like when we're trying to sleep, or at least me anyway. I'm plenty prepared to talk about her thoughts, feelings, in life during the day, but she lets out everything that's on her mind while I'm half asleep or already asleep, and is then shocked that I'm not more responsive. How do I explain that is not the time for exchanging words, but for sleep?
Oh, right. How about when she gets home, you just ask her about it? Get it out of the way.
Like, what are you thinking? I wanted to talk to you about this now at 6 p.m. versus 10.
Like, so how was your day? Anything happen at work? What's going on?
You seem like you probably are the one that does this, if anything.
I do, and I think I have so much on my mind during the day, and there's already so many different things that like are running through my head that when it comes to like bedtime, Braxton's asleep, so that's like one huge part of my mind that I can turn off because I know he's safe, he's in his crib, he's good. And then other stuff starts flowing in. I'm like, oh, we need to talk about this, by the way. And so I do that, usually right before bed. But it's just because my mind is consumed with so many things that those things start to just like flood in.
What if, got an idea for you, you acknowledge the fact that she likes to talk to you about those things there. And you acknowledge the fact that usually for you, like, when you guys go to bed, you're ready to go sleep. So you suggest the compromise of, how about you guys just start planning on going in there like 20, 30 minutes earlier than you normally do. You have that talk time in there, and then go to sleep at your time you want to go sleep.
That's a good idea, actually.
Works.
You've now scheduled it into exactly where she likes to have that conversation, but then you get to go to sleep afterwards.
Yeah.
The trick is that doesn't mean 30 minutes earlier you get to be sleeping. You got to try to have a conversation a little bit. Why do I feel like what happens is 20 minutes later you're just like, well, what was that? Kid got sent to the principal's office again. What?
Doctor, doctor,